This message is for Gemini. I am Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to learn about what needs to be released about your fears for mid-month December, so you can go into the year of 2019 successfully or without blockages. I'm going to be using the Dark Mirror Oracle cards today. Dark. We're going to the darkness to learn about the fears of Gemini and the things that you need to release or surrender. And once you surrender, the outcome, okay? A spiritual message, okay? So we're starting. Spirit, what fears does Gemini need to release at this time? First one out. Fated to suffer. And this is a card of self-reflection. How you see yourself or what reflects out to other people. Because this number down here is 25. And 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is a number of self-reflection. I read numbers and colors also. Spirit, another fear that Gemini needs to release at this time. Thank you. You have blinded to pain. Blinded to pain. And that number is 13. So number 4. It talks about the foundation, the structure, stability, and one more fear that Gemini needs to release at this time. You want to fall. There it is. Revenge. Uh-oh. Revenge. And this number is 23. Or 5, the change. A need to change, maybe a need to change being you know, wanting to take revenge in your own hands. I don't know. But we will find out, right? So now to clarify these fears, I'm going to use the Hidden Wisdom. This is the card I usually use to communicate with the divines and spirits, to get a spiritual outlook or insight about the fears. Okay. Spirit, for the sign of Gemini, what is the hidden wisdom message here for fated to suffer? What is the hidden wisdom here? Okay. You have the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. This card upright represents selflessness. And let's not forget that it clarifies fated to suffer. Number 7, self-reflection. And the hidden wisdom here is selflessness. And this number is 2. 2 is about choices or pairs. Choices, pairs, and, you know, conversation and debates. And it's 2 people here in this card. There's a dark figure holding her apple, the young lady. So 2 people. Conversation and debates, choices, pairs. You know, pairs like heaven and earth, up, down, left, right. You know, pairs. And you have to have 2 people to have a conversation. 2 people or more to have a conversation. And you have to have 2 or more people with different ideas to have a debate, right? Spirit, for blinded to pain for Geminis. You want to come out. What is the hidden wisdom here? Whoa. All right, you all. We have the Swan Queen in reverse. The Swan Queen in reverse talks about being patient. Patience. Maybe you are blinded to pain because you have sat in the energy of pain for so long that You don't even feel pain, see pain, because this lady is blindfolded here. And those are cuts on her. And every cross cut has a fly on her chest, a fly. And then when you speak about flies, you know, you think about something that is low energy. Like flies are a nuisance, right? They just get on our nerves. Why are you in here or whatever? But here, this lady doesn't mind the flies actually being on her chest. And now it's telling you to be patient. We're going to see. One more. Spirit for revenge for Gemini. What is the hidden wisdom here? What is the hidden wisdom here? All right, you all, we have another card out in reverse. The Horse King. In reverse, he means control. And he is number 42. So 6, balance, equal. So right now, you have a 7 for fated to suffer. That's self-reflection. Clarified by the 2 of wisdom. Choices, conversations or debates. Then for blinded to pain, you have a 4, the foundation. And the Swan Queen is also a 4. 2 4s. Foundation, stability, structure. And for revenge, you have a 5. That's change. And the Horse King is a 6 as well. Balance. A change is coming. Balance is needed. Okay? Maybe you need to know that this blinded to pain could be the foundation. But it's saying that with patience, the foundation is going to become stable. And then you have fated to suffer is a self-reflection card. How you see yourself, view yourself. However you see yourself when you look in the mirror. Or however you feel on the inside that you keep from people. That's self-reflection. And it's clarified by 2. A choice. Are you choosing to be this way? Because don't forget, we're facing our fears. We're going deep within the dark. And these are things that you need to know, because you don't want to go into the next year with baggage. You don't want to start your year off with, you know, carrying negativity over. You know, it's a new year, so you want to start a lot of things anew. Correct? Now let's learn about what needs to be surrendered. Spirit for fated to suffer for Geminis. What does Gemini need to know to release or surrender or accept about fated to suffer? Fated to suffer. Okay, one more. Clarify fated to suffer for Gemini. Okay, there we go. We have 2. Surrender negative thinking. Now let me tell you something about this negative thinking. Let me talk about this fated to suffer here. Now look at this card, right? You have a young lady here that's in the limelight, because the light is, you know, like basically shining on her. And then over here in the darkness, you have a dark figure. Holding an apple. Remember? I know you all have seen Snow White. What happened when she ate that apple? She fell into a deep sleep, huh? Right? Now, this is the thing. If you are this person here in the light, because right now you are being enlightened, right? So you are the light. But why are you extending your hand out to take the apple? You have a dark figure, a man, you know, a masculine figure of darkness, handing you an apple or handing you an offer. Why would you even think about touching this apple? It's coming from the darkness. I know the apple is all shiny. Look at it. It's all pretty and red. You know, why would you even, you know, accept the notion of even touching this apple coming from the darkness? You don't know what dwells in the dark. You know what dwells in your dark. But this is not talking about your darkness. It's talking about dark forces. Dark forces. You don't see the black and the white, the dark and the light. And this young lady has her hand extended. Even if you had a thought to think that, oh, it would be okay for me to take the apple, it shouldn't harm me. So that's your mind, right? Well, even if I don't eat the apple, it would be polite of me to accept the apple. We live in a world of give and take. I don't have to ask you, do you want this? I will politely and gracefully give you that, because in the end, or in the long run, guess what? I'm gonna want something in return. And 9 times out of 10, if I am dark and I make an offering, that apple, when I come for my payment, even though you didn't ask for it, it's gonna be something of the dark. Whether it be your mind, whether it be fear, because we're talking about fears here, whether it be your soul, because it is people that do believe in devil contracts, yes, and they do partake in those type of things. But whatever it is, why would you accept it for only to have to pay something of more value? You know, paying for, you know, giving payment of something that's worth more than just that apple. No thank you. No thanks. What they taught you when you was a little child growing up, don't talk to strangers. And here's a stranger that you can't see. Darkness. Do not accept the offer. I don't care how sweet, because the apple is red. It looks all loving and delicious and juicy. So no matter how sweet the offer is, refuse it. This is when the wisdom comes in. This hidden wisdom, you know, the hidden wisdom of spirit. Spirits come in to help us. Selflessness. You know what the selflessness is here? No, thank you. You know, not at this time. Thanks for the offer, and keep moving. Because you know what a selfish person will do? Oh, I'm getting a free apple. Yeah, let me take that apple. Only to find out when you touch it, you're poison. Or if you eat it, you're poison. Whether the poisonous be darkness, consuming your mind, right? And darkness of, you know, in the mind could be like a lack of direction, not knowing what to do, where to go. That drives people crazy. Yes, it does. Whether it be darkness entering into your soul, or we'll keep it simple, energy. You're the positive, that's the negative. You accept the offer, now you become more darker, more negative. How can you multiply many folds being a dark person or being a negative person? Do not accept the offer, because it's an offer coming from mid-month to the end of December. And if you accept this offer, guess what? That's going to be more work that you have to release and surrender before you can go into 19. Or you can go into the year of 2019 heavy with negativity. No. Nope. So Spirit is telling you to work on being selflessness. Not just about yourself. Yeah. Now, what needs to be surrendered here to get rid of this fear? What needs to be surrendered here is surrender negative thinking. That's all a part of being selflessness. How you think, how you see things. What I said earlier. if you was a selfish person, you would accept the offer. No. Let it go. Release it. Let's read. It says, you have control over your thoughts. This is the thought. Don't think about accepting it. It's not it's not coming as free as you think. You think the offer is sweet. You think the offer is golden because it shines. The apple shines. It's not. Remain in the mind of being selflessness. You can be polite and be selflessness. Thank you, not at this time. Have a great day and keep on moving. Or a man, thank you, brother, but no thank you, and keep on moving. That's how you get over this. Negative. Okay, here we go. It says you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. This is positive affirmations. You being selflessness. And matter of fact, humility is here. Yes, it is. Choice. A card number 2. 2 represents pairs. It is a pair here. Dark and light. Him, her. Positive, negative. Yes. That's the pair. What else does 2 stand for? The conversation, the offer coming in, and the debate. You refusing. Yeah. Right? So now you just don't, it's not just that. You have another one. Surrender your fear of change. Listen, I talk about change all the time. When I am, doing a reading and the tarot card comes out, I let people know all the time. The Tower is just not bad. It's actually an opportunity. Because it forewarns you that some major change is happening. Okay? And the thing that I like to enlighten people on about the Tower, when the Tower shows up in a reading, it is forewarning you that it's a change that needs to needs to come forth, or it's a change that is going to happen. Now, if the universe comes in and forces that change, the price that you will have to pay is going to be heavy. Instead of the flip side, you see the Tower in a reading. They say, okay, you need to let go of the attachments. You need to start working on letting go of those attachments, because the more you hold on to those attachments, and the universe say, you know what, it's been 6 months and you haven't released them yet, we'll help you out a little bit. When it comes time to bounce back and straighten yourself out, you're going to pay for that. So you make it a little harder on yourself. So now here, that's just a little information for you. Look, surrender your fear of change. You know what the change they talk about? You feeling like you are fated, your destiny, to suffer. Who wants that? I don't think I was put on this earth in this physical plane to suffer. Why would you? Because you need to learn how to think about more than yourself. And see, maybe everything that you want, need, could be creating and manifesting is not coming in, or it's not coming in how you thought you created it. So you feel like, damn, everything is just falling, crumbling around me. I guess that's just what it's gonna be. Oh no, baby, you know what that is? That's that negative mindset here. Let it go, Gemini. So let's read. Surrender your fear of change. Change is that it's 5, right? That's the halfway mark. The scale only goes from 1 to 10. You can either progress up, or you can come back to that halfway mark, or degress. So you need to choose that choice. You need to make up your mind. Are you going to advance and go up, or are you going to say to hell with it and go down? The universe is we're reading. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. You needed to hear that. Fated to suffer. Whether you are afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, because I'm getting older. Excuse me. That's where the terminology wisdom comes with age. Because if you think about it, I'm not trying to talk down on nobody, but being real, the younger generation, you know, they are more, I always say that the generation under me, you know, they are beautiful. But, you know, they are also in advance with all this makeup and this hair. It's like they're obsessed with all the makeup and the hair and the clothes and the fashion. But they don't have too much wisdom. You know, they have to learn to grow to that stage. Right now, the mind is focused on the material aspect of things. You know, being young and beautiful. But where's the wisdom? You know, you don't even have enough wisdom to even know how to turn the damn microwave on. You still got to ask for help to play the damn DVD player. The only thing you advanced in is on your phone, you know. So never mind the aging, okay? Or the death. Everyone is going to die, you know. I'm not trying to speak it on anyone, but facing the facts, as long as you live, you might as well look forward to dying. You know, what's that song? What's the song about? It's something about that when you're born, it's like you're dying or something. Some of you all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it says, repeat this affirmation. I have faith that all is well. And it is. Long as you get out of this. Rejecting an offer that's too good to be true, or it's a sweet deal. Remember, we're not selflessness. And you feeling like you're fated to suffer because things are not going right for you. Remember humility. Okay. Now, let's find out. Spirit. For Gemini. Once they learn to surrender the negative thinking and the fear of change, what will they gain? Downloads and understanding. Downloads could be download of strength. So that would be canceling this out, the fear. Strength. Because if you have a fear, you need to strengthen up in that area so you will no longer have a fear of change, knowing that everything is going to be all right. And the understanding part of this would be negative thinking. If you understand, you know, what's going on or what you're being presented with, then therefore you know how to handle it. And if you know how to handle it, there's no more negative thinking because your mind is going to be at a place where you need to solve the problem. All right, now it says truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Yes. Beautiful. All right, moving along. The second fear you will face. Blinded to pain. And this is a 4 card. Number 4. You know, well, 13, but, you know, number-wise, it's a 4. Why do you blinded to pain? Have you sat in this energy of being hurt? Suffering? Because we just left fated to suffer. All this go together. That now you are numb to it? No, honey. You need to take off them blindfolds. That blindfold right there? Take it off. You're full of life. Look at your lips. It's so pretty and red. Full of life. But you choose to be stuck. And not choosing to take off that blindfold. And not choosing to get the flies off your chest. Heal yourself because you are cut up there. Yeah. You need to see what's going on. So you can heal yourself. And get out of this blinded to pain. Because guess what? Even if I was a blind person. And somebody was to poke me. Guess what I say? Ow. You know why you say ow? Because you feel the pain. But here we talking about a person who has been blindfolded. Not blind, but blindfolded. You are full of life, but you choose not to see it because you rather suffer. No, that's not how it go. No, you need to release that. I'm not carrying no pain over into 2019 or for you know, with the rest of my life. I don't give a damn. No. That's not what we do, Gemini. Let that pain go. You know, if that's a situation there or a relationship there that just have, you know, hurt you so much, or maybe you still in the situation and you have to blindfold yourself to deal with it. No, baby, you got to get out of this, because if it hurts you, that means it's not for you. Correct? The only thing that's necessary to hurt is a needle. And that needle that we go get a shot or get a flu shot or a vaccination or whatever, antibiotics or blood work, that needle hurt. Ow. But it don't last always. I may fear needles, so I have to prep myself to get ready for that little pinch. And some of y'all so what is it? You know, you all standing in your little adult energy. Oh, I'm grown. It's nothing. But you get in there with that needle and you tense up like a little baby. No, excuse me, not the babies, because they don't know. The little toddlers, oh, they know what that needle is when it poke them one time. From that point on, they are afraid of needles. Get over it. But this is something you're sitting in. And you have sat in it so long that you have blindfolded yourself. And look how pale you look here. In a minute, that red of your lips, it'll fade too. No color, no direction, because it becomes normal to hurt. I don't see how y'all can do it, but it's okay if that's your situation, because here Spirit says just be patient. Who is Spirit, Leah? The healer. Spirit is a lot of things, but for you right here, you all cut up. All this low energy flies on your chest. Oh no, get away. You can't see, you're blindfolded. Divine wisdom, Spirit, gonna come in and help you out, right? So now let's figure out what you need to surrender to get out of this blinded to pain. Spirit for Gemini, clarify blinded to pain. What needs to be surrendered or released that allow them to get out of this energy of feeling that pain is normal? Surrender to defensiveness. Oh, so you hurt so damn bad. What they say, hurt people hurt people. So you hurt so bad that it's everybody's fault that you hurting. So you just be defensive and attack and don't bother me, not today. I don't feel like dealing with it. Obviously, you don't feel like dealing with it because look, you're blindfolded. All right, let's read. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. It says to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered, and hear someone out. Listen, if that's the one you need to hear out is me, let me tell you something. Don't get mad with me because I'm just going to give it to you how Spirit gives it to me. I'm just saying I might be the messenger. What they say, don't kill the messenger. And if you felt like you did not need to hear what I had to say, or me in Spirit, you would have not even clicked on this video, or you would have left before I can even get started. So if it's a message here for you, I do believe that you're in the right place. And when I prayed, I asked Spirit to bring everyone to my video that I'm making, with the help of Spirit and angels and the orbs of light to guide our way. Because if you need it, you're searching. But do not be so defensive to say the hell with Leah. Or you can and stay in the same little energy. All these energies, all this fated to suffer and blinded to pain. Everything here on this board is about you, Gemini, being hurt. Hurt, pain, sadness. And it's time to get over it. And I'm telling you what the problem is. I'm getting spiritual wisdom here. And then I'm telling you what the problem is. And I'm telling you how, once you release it, what's the end result? Step by step to get over it. That's why I tell you I'm very informative. I'm a Scorpio. Listen, I don't want you to leave out no details. When you tell me something, don't tell a quarter. Don't tell half. Don't tell 3/4. I want you to tell 150%. Because I need to know every detail. And if you're going to come in and give me some steps to follow to be successful, please bring it on. What you want? I got my note in my writing pad and my pen ready to go. Yeah, because no one is going to enter the door of being successful and abundant. No one can step through that door for you but you. Okay? So let's finish reading. So it says, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Gemini, please comment about this video. Let me know how you feel. Honestly, honey, because it's nothing but pain here. Look, it's about darkness. A dark figure, a dark energy coming in. Now you're telling me you're blindfolded and you just sitting in darkness. You just sitting in pain. Pain is negative. Suffering is negative. So therefore, if it's negative, it's dark. And then your last one, we getting ready to get to, is revenge. And look at that black dress. Darkness. And now, look, listen. Let me show you the order. The offer of pain. You being hurt by pain, but you act like you don't see it because you're blindfolded. Now that you are hurt again, now you want to take revenge. Look at the swords in her hand. She dressed in a black dress. Come on, baby, you're hurt. That's why I'm here. That's why Spirit sent me forth at this time and made sure that Gemini kept popping up in my eyesight. So I said, well, what sign I need to do next? Oh, Gemini. Okay, let's go. So this message is for you, all Geminis. Whether you face these things right now or not, just know that they are in the back lurking in the darkness, because that's what they are. And I don't have a problem going to the dark because I am a sign, Scorpio. Where you find me at, you can find me in the darkness. But the thing about me is no one is going to send me there. They're not going to send me to the darkness of pain and hurt and suffering. Because guess what? Scorpio, this is their main thing right here, baby. Revenge. What it say? Fool me once. That's on who? Okay. Fool me twice. That's on what? Ain't no damn twice over here, baby. But let me tell you something. You all. This revenge is not for you, because the spiritual message to clarify this is control. This is the Horse King. In reverse. Upright, the Horse King mean assistance. But if you need control, that means you need direction. Because the way you going about things this way here, that revenge, ready to go cut some people heads off and stab them up with the daggers and the sword, because that's a little short one there. You got what is that? Tree limbs. So if that's a tree limb coming out your back, or is them bones where you a dark angel and you can't even fly no more, so you mad as hell because you got to walk, you're falling. All right, let's get to this. So now they talk about control over here with the revenge, okay? Spirit, for Gemini, what needs to be surrendered, because they ready to kill some, release or accepted about this revenge? Not them understanding at this point, because they so hurt and the pain is so great that it's you that they supposed to turn their pains and sorrows and suffering over to, for you to heal it. Yeah. And then I got to come back to blinded to pain, because we got to figure out, once you accept the defensiveness, what are you going to gain once you release it? They told you to be patient. So now we over here. I just had to get over here to revenge. You know, that's, you talking about my topic, revenge. But I don't plot and plan on people. And in this card here, you already got your sword and your dagger in your hand. So therefore, you already know what you're going to do. Leah, they hurt me so bad. If you see me on the local news, just know, because if you hurt somebody with a sword or a dagger, guess what we gonna see yet? The people who ain't have the swords and daggers in their hand, they gonna be looking at you on the news, if not the world news, the local news, the world news. And all we gonna do is shake our head and keep on going with our lives, because we got pain and suffering and darkness to fight and deal with too. Do not do anything that you are going to regret in the end, Gemini. And I'm going to give it to you straight like that. What needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted? Okay, now this card here fell on top of defensiveness. So we're going to learn about this card. And I'm going to tell you something else about this card. This card is face down. So this is something that's hiding. This is something that's hidden. Something that you just can't see, don't know. But of course you can't see it, because all you can see is what? Revenge right now. And don't forget that 23 is 5. That's a change. You need to change the revenge factor. What you need to change it about, you need to learn how to get control. So defensiveness of stubbornness. No matter what Leah say, right? No matter what spirit say, right? Never mind the universe. I do what I want to do. That's why you're stubborn as hell. You want to be stuck in this revenge energy? I already done told you what your end result gonna be. We're gonna be looking at your ass on the news. Let me read it. It says, if you are tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently, that's the opposite of revenge. Somewhere up in there. Observe yourself and become more yielding. Fall back is what it's saying. This is the control factor. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance, just like the revenge card, look at how she's standing, ready to fight, mad as hell. Look at them swords. They ain't down by her side, you know, like relax. They up in the air saying, you come at me left, I got you. You get me with the left, I get you with the right. You come at me on the right, I get you with the left. Now which one, what do you want? Do you want you want it how you want me to stick you? Long and deep, or short and wide? Now when you're messing with me, I'm gonna keep it clean, because I want to say the F word. You better come at me correct, because I already have what? Revenge on my mind. Because the swords is also the logic or the mental air element. Air element. Yeah, mental. Now it says gentle. It says gently observe yourself and become more yielding. Don't horses yield? What is this horse doing? Is it not yielding? But you got to remember, this card for you is reverse. So if upright the horse is yielding, and you are unyielding. And what is this number 6? Balance. This is the need to be balanced. Because if you are full of darkness, in order to balance yourself, you need to be positive. But right now, you say to hell with that, Leah, because I'm stubborn as hell. That's what you said right here. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. Lovingly. Right now you ain't about that life in lovingly. Love, compassion, all those positive things, because you standing in negative now, baby. Look at that dress. Look at them wings back there. They don't, you can't fly with them because it ain't nothing to catch the wind. Fallen angel. Look at them swords and the daggers ready to what? Do that ass up. I do somebody in, Leah. Please don't, because I already done told you. The local news or the world news. All right? That's where you're going to be. I'm going to pray for you. Everybody need to pray for Gemini at this moment, including Gemini. Okay. All right. So let's find out. When you surrender defensiveness, to blinded to pain, remember? Blinded to pain and defensiveness, that one. Let's find out what you will achieve. Spirit for Gemini, when they learn to accept, to surrender defensiveness, what will they gain here? You want it to fall. All right, it fell on top of downloads and understanding and crosses negative thinking. You have soul flame. Soul flame, it says recover a lost part of yourself. The lost part of yourself right here is being blindfolded. Experience relationship harmony and healing. That's that patience. That's why Spirit told you to be patient. When you're patient about this situation and you surrender this defensiveness, you will gain experience about sitting in this energy. And in order for you to move along or on your path or out of this energy, a lesson is needed to be learned. And once that lesson is learned, it's called experience. And once you get this experience of this blinded to suffer, you will get harmony and healing in the place of it. What replaces the negative energy, this is harmony and healing. That's a whole, what is it, 360? This is the negative. This is the positive. You release this. Get out of this energy. You release this. And you gain this. That's what you want. That's what we trying to get to. Her eyes ain't blindfolded. Matter of fact, look at her hands. One up. One across the front. Protected. And open. I'm sorry. Protected across her chest. And open. Right there up. Now moving over here to this revenge. No local news. No world news, Gemini. Okay? Spirit. I'm just cracking a little joke now. Don't take me too serious, but take me serious. Okay? I don't even watch the news much because it's so negative. Okay. That's just about me. Y'all don't have to, you do whatever you want to do. But me, news, no. If I watch the news, it's more so about the weather. And I've learned that you can't even put your bottom dollar on the weather, man, because he'll tell you, oh, it's going to be 95 degrees today. Little breezy. You open the damn door and it's pouring down raining. Well, wait. When did you, what? I must have missed the section. I don't know. It's okay, though, because guess what? What we do? We adjust. We go in there and get that umbrella, put that raincoat on, and truck on out the door. Especially if you got to go to work, you got a doctor's appointment, you on your way to school, you going on your way to a lunch date or whatever. So that's the same thing that need to happen here. You need to learn how to adjust your revenge and stubbornness. I'm sitting in this energy. Yeah, but Spirit just sat here and told you need to control yourself. Control. Be yielding. Spirit, for Gemini, and facing the energy of revenge. Once they learn to control themselves and release the stubbornness, what will they gain? Thank you. Life force. Yes, life force, life energy. Force, life force, that's positive. Way more positive than this revenge over here. It says express your drive for passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. This is talking about energy. And then, you know, when it, you know, and then when you get to this sexual powers, that's the intensity of this life force coming in. This is, listen, this is the negative. That's why I said change. 23 is a 5. Change. Change is needed. What needs to change? The control. You need to learn how to control yourself. But why do you need to learn how to control yourself? Because you're stubborn right now. Just leave me alone. I know what I have to do, and I'm going to do it. Like I said earlier, just don't find yourself on the news. Behind bars, all that good stuff. Well, technically, it's not good stuff, negative stuff. But they say once you learn to stop being so stubborn, and you learn to control yourself, then therefore that energy that you're sitting in, revenge, all this negative, black swords, daggers, no damn wings to fly with you, man, because you got to walk to go kill you somebody. All that's gonna be gone. And one thing, you know, and if you keep up with me, you know, or you are subscribed to me, you can hit the like button now, you know, like, comment, share, because I want you to comment, please. When you remove negative energy, that space in which you have cleared needs to be refilled. You know, you have to keep energy there, because it has to remain, not necessarily a balance. Because you can have someone who's more negative and less positive, or you can have someone that's more positive and more negative. But when that space that you have cleared and removing these negative things out of your life, it has to be filled up with energy to keep the unit, right? A unit. In your best interest, you need to fill yourself up with that positive energy for that space that you have cleared. And that's what this talks about. That's the life force, baby. That's the life energy. Yeah. Please. All that intensity of this good energy, positive energy coming in. Yes. That's what we want, Gemini. Okay? So, I'm Leah. And I am Enlightened Mystic Essentials. You know, enlightened, informed, mystic, spiritual, otherworldly, in the essentials, life path, life journey. This is for mid-month December. I hope you take it into consideration and start learning how to release these negative energies, so you can be more abundant and successful in 2019. If you keep up with the twin flame journey, I also keep up with it twice a week now. What else would you need to know? I think that's it. If you have any questions, you can email me at enlightenedmysticessentials@gmail. Or you can visit my website at enlightenedmystics.org. You know, have a look around. But until next time, Gemini, remember, stay positive. Let go of these fears. Everything's going to be okay, because your outcomes are beautiful. You just have to work on releasing these energies and not accepting these offers, because in the end, it's not good for you. It actually turns you, you know, it puts you in not a good position, you know. So love, light, and wisdom, okay? And I'm Leah.